Every video people say that, oh, this is the hardest I've ever done, but this is the hardest I ever done. It was the hardest indeed. Sometimes you don't know what you sign up for. And this is exactly what this video is about. We had every track planned for the day, but sometimes things don't go as planned. But this is part of going for an adventure, right? 5 cars, 1 truck only. We covered 2-kilometer distance in 7.5 hours. A full day with plenty of action, steep hills, mud, recoveries, mud, constantly winching, more mud, big bog holes, and more mud again. Let the adventure begin. Good morning! We are heading to the Yarra Valley, meeting everyone. It is a fresh morning. We catch up for breakfast and then we heading towards Toolangi State Forest. We met everyone at the beautiful Copperhead Wines. It would have been a stunning view of the Yarra Valley, but the fog has not left all day. In the convoy, myself and Amy in the nav, Skid in the Prado, Marcus in the Jeep, Juan and Claudia in the Patrol, and Steve and Edie in the Navara Warrior. So it's Saturday morning. We are heading to Toolangi. Toolangi doesn't need any introduction. Probably one of the muddiest forests in Victoria. Everyone knows it.
Most iconic.
I'm super keen today. Yeah, this week the weather has been okay. It's just very foggy, but it shouldn't be super muddy in the tracks. It hasn't rained in a while, a few weeks, so it should be decently dry, I hope. We're starting off rocky track, I think. Yeah, we tackled some of the main one, not much help track, downy spur, airplane track. So yeah, it should be fun. Forget everything I've just said. For navigation, we used the app New Tracks. This is Toolangi. The plan was heading to rocky tracks, and instead of going through Victoria Range Road, we decided to go up slightly and tackle this red track that will lead us to rocky track. The track was rated very difficult, but we felt like we were pretty adventurous, so we decided to tackle it anyway. It was only 2 kilometers long, and that's where things started going not as planned. Anyway, back to the video. The windy road to lead us to the first track had a pretty awesome view of the wild eucalyptus forest. On Victoria Range Road track, we stopped to lower the tire pressure just before the entry of the track. The thick fog still hasn't lifted, and it never will.
Process. From there, just follow the on-screen prompts to join the Mini-3.
This is the entry, welcoming us with the first bog hole. After driving into this, I've changed my mind pretty quickly, thinking the tracks were gonna be dry. The mud was everywhere already. We all made it through without issues, besides Steve, because he has the lowest car. Looking back, it's crazy to think that we can still see the main road from here and we were already stuck.
It's bottomed out. It's bottomed out.
5 meters into the track, first winch of the day. Oh my god.
The mud is insane.
Mud. It's insane. Whoa. First lesson of the day is always have your winch ready to go in case you can't reach to it.
Don't knock me out with the log. I think you need a bigger lift.
Hey! Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa! Just throw what you want to throw here. Little did we know this was the first of many recoveries of the day. This section of the track was very narrow, muddy and on a steep hill, but we all made it without drama. Keep going, keep going. Okay, stay there. Yeah. Until we came across this section. These two sections, like the Jeep, we all had to be winched up to make it through.
So basically everyone's getting winched out of here?
Yeah, everyone's got to. That's the one.
Nice.
And just keep it coming at that pace, don't rush it, don't rush it.
As you can see, even Juan, on a twin-locked car with good tires, he had to get winched up. It was so slippery, the grip just wasn't there. Yeah, keep going. It was so time-consuming getting everyone up that hill, we barely made any progress. Even Skid on the Prado, he had a couple of attempts, but eventually he had to use the winch as well. Yep, winch time for me as well.
How's it going?
Yeah, good. Fucking muddy, very muddy.
I don't think you really want to get out of the car.
No. Oh my god, this is hectic.
So once you...
Like everyone else, Steve on the winch as well.
You're good. You're making progress.
The next section of the track, we decided to approach it with max tracks instead. Look at my back.
If we
The two hardest worker. On his twin-locked patrol, Juan decided to approach this section, just giving a little bit of gas and keeping the momentum going.
You want to come left first, then right. Come wide and then turn in.
All right, give it a go. With a little max track help, Skid made it through, no problem.
When you're ready.
I've decided to go full patrol style, and it definitely worked.
Yeah, keep going.
No drama there for Steed, besides smacking me in the head with a plant. More max tracks.
We went through him up. Well, we're going to try max tracks first. I don't think we can winch that side.
Slowly, we are all making progress into the next part. A climb with a left turn. Slowly, nice and slowly, you're gonna drop in.
Straight in the middle.
Took few go for the patrol to get through this.
He's going straight for that tree.
I'm just talking to the radio without pressing the fucking button.
Just angle it a bit better and you'll be able to get out.
With videos and picture, you never get the full understanding of how steep and the sharp angles of the cars. This was my favorite part of the day. I've decided to send it and it definitely paid off. A little reverse and full pedal again. This is where the Warrior bent the side step. At first we thought was a snap drive shaft. Pretty steep section, a little help from the winch for Steve, and off he goes.
No one's come down here.
Yep, no, I can see why.
This is where things started to get a bit hairy.
That's it.
Luckily for Marcus, the winch rope was already out, ready to go, and I had to walk on his bonnet to get to it. It took us less than a minute to decide if it was better off winching forward and carry with it loads of mud, or easier to pull the Jeep out from the back. But by the time we'd set up the recovery, it was a little late, and you'll see why.
How's your feet? Yeah, how's your feet?
Have a look.
Proper wet.
Wet?
That was a hell of a recovery, adding to it another winching section.
I reckon we're gonna
Hello.
he's gonna get stuck.
I didn't do that section.
No, we tested it. The angle was too tight. We could.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
No.
Nice.
It was getting dark and the fog was getting thicker. We kept working together to keep tackling the rest of the track. And just before you know, the winch was out once again. As I'm trying to turn left, the truck kept pulling me forward, so I had to reverse and reset my angle. winch time once again. This was a deep bog hole with a bad angle, but a capable car and the good driving skills passed this section no worries.
How's today?
This is like every video people say that, oh, this is the hardest I've ever done, but this is the hardest I ever done. I mean, look at me.
But that's not just you that looks like that. We all look like that.
Caked. We all look like that. It was a lot of winching, steep hills. This is definitely the hardest I ever done. And yeah, we're nearly out, so I'm not too stressed.
We've literally winched ourselves the whole way out. Hectic.
At this point, we were all pretty exhausted. Amy had a brilliant idea of digging a trench to let some of the water out this bog hole, because at the exit section of it, we didn't want to sit on water for too long by the time we got recovered.
Oh, was that the window? Okay, that's all right.
We've decided to use the winch to help me stay on the left as much as I could, considering I have cracked the driver mirror cover against that tree and everyone else did panel damage on the driver door. The daylight was pretty much gone and it was getting cold. The following, it was a pretty special moment. It was going to be the last recovery of the day, at the last section of the track. Who would have thought that it was gonna take us all day just to drive 2 kilometers? As you can see, Steve was pretty keen to get out of there. And just like that, we were out. I can't believe we made it. What an adventure. We worked as a team and we came out cold and muddy. But now we have awesome memories, a day not to forget. Thanks to the girls as well, they got really into action and helped us so much with the recoveries. To Juan was his first time forward driving and he handled it like a pro. After we said goodbye to everyone, we spent the night at Amy's property in the Yarra Valley. We had a well-deserved hot meal and a bonfire.
That's a fire, huh?
This is the part nobody is looking forward to see, the damage report. The patrol. Front and rear driver side doors, panel damage, passenger side step bent. After washing the Navara, rear bumper pushed a dent onto the lower right-hand side of the tab, broken reverse sensor, lower dent on the tab passenger side, 2 paint marks on the passenger door and a dent in the middle of the door, and cracked driver side mirror cover. Steve's car ended up with both side step missing and obviously unrepairable, so they ended up in the bin, and the passenger front flare broke off the fender. Skid was the one with the most damaged car. He ended up with the whole driver's side with dents and scratches, and the driver handle broke and the mirror as well. Marcus's Jeep. Where do we start? He ripped off the rear fender flare and smashed into a tree on the front one, including the indicator, and of course, as you seen previously, he flooded his car. Making videos is very time consuming, so if you could give me a subscribe and a like, I would really appreciate it. Back to the video. Do you want to see more videos like this? Check out my other 4-wheel drive videos here.
Y'all keep the rest of that shit. Yeah.